Hi, my name's Rob Palecchia, and welcome to First Person Shooter. I'm here to give you a few basic tips on how to improve your gameplay. And the first thing that I want to talk about is how to move around the map. And most first person shooter games utilize some kind of mini-map. You can see the mini-map is up here in the upper left-hand corner. Here you can see a line that clearly delineates what's playable, the stuff that's on top here, versus what isn't. This is all sort of space that you can't access. So when you're at the edge of the map, essentially what you're doing is cutting off 180 degrees of space that you can be attacked from. Versus if I'm in the middle of the map over here, I'm just going to move here briefly. Here, I have 360 degrees around me where I can be attacked from. You see all of this open space. You open yourself up to attack if you move through the middle of the map versus moving at the edge of the map. The other thing that I wanted to talk about briefly is the way that you move around the map, and moving deliberately versus moving haphazardly. You know, for example, if I'm running around here, you know, I can just kind of, you know, not checking my corners and running around. You know, there are any number of guys. There could be someone here who's camped out over here waiting for me to come around. There could be someone at the back of this crane. What you really want to do is to move deliberately and check corners. I'm going to lay a claymore here, which is an explosive device which is triggered if someone moves through the laser lines that are right there. You can see them. So, you know, for example, if that was set by an enemy and I'm moving around the crane here, what I'd want to do is move carefully and deliberately. So if I went like this and kind of checked out my corner, oh, there's laser lines, you can pop back. Maybe you triggered it, it explodes, but without killing you. Versus moving haphazardly, I move through here and I'm toast. Because as soon as you move through those laser lines, boom, you're done. And the same, it doesn't have to only be a claymore that's there, it's a person as well. And this is perhaps even illustrated better if we move inside. You know, if I move through this doorway, there's potentially someone in here and potentially someone in here. So what I want to do is kind of, I want to move around this corner carefully. You know, let's check it, aim down sights, make sure no one is there, check this corner, and then also check here. So it's just thinking about where you're moving, planning it out a bit in advance, and then deliberately moving through the map and sticking to the edge of the map will improve your game and your kill-death ratio tremendously.